Okay, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. It's pushing right up to 9 o'clock. Good Monday morning. If you'd like to join the show, send me a text message. If you'd ever like to be a guest on the show or just come on here and tell me I'm crazy as hell, whatever. 706-889-9700. That's a 24/7 news our online news network phone number here at FetcherNews.com, but that's also the number for the show. Chief at FetcherNews.com, and good morning from the office. At Fetcher News, at FYNTV. Now, don't forget, at 10 o'clock is time for Instant Replay with Dave Garner, North Georgia's only live Monday morning sports show, Instant Replay with Dave Garner. We're looking forward to, in about 4 weeks, his segment on Monday Morning Quarterback, because we're right around the corner here from high school football, and we are working every day here to prepare everything for the Friday night kickoff for North Georgia high school football. And Monday Morning Quarterback will be updating you every Monday morning on Instant Replay of the Friday night events and what goes on. Now, I like to study. I tell you, I have two passions, okay? Politics and studying the media. And do you think the media, and I will do that tweet now. I'm going to do that one now, okay? All right, I'm going to do this one now. If I can find it. He was out there. Let's see, blue wave, red wave. Too bad a large portion of the media, these are real Donald Trump tweets. Too bad the large portion of the media refuses to report the lies and corruption having to do with the rigged witch hunt. But that is why we call them fake news, okay? Let's see, let me start with this one. Let's see, that's which one, all right. Fake news reporting, a complete and fabrication that I am concerned about the meeting my wonderful son Donald had in Trump Tower. This was a meeting to get information on an appointment, totally legal and done all the time in politics, and it went nowhere. I did not know about it. Why aren't Mueller and the 17 angry Democrats? Now, I love this because the media has already taken the number 17 angry Democrats and they've related it to QAnon, all right? We're talking just a minute about that, QAnon, all right? 17 angry Democrats looking at the meeting concerning the fake dossier and all of the lying that went on in the FBI and Department of Justice. This is the most one-sided witch hunt in the history of our country. Fortunately, the facts are coming out and fast, okay? Let's see. Let me have one more here. I want that one with the media here. Here we go. The fake news hates me. They do. They hate Donald Trump. We're breaking it down on a daily basis and spelling it out. The fake news hates me, saying that they are the enemy of the people. They are. The fake news. I mean, if Donald Trump's watching this morning, and he probably is, okay, the president knows this is not fake news, okay? They know our online news network does everything we can to bring accurate information, all right? The fake news hates me for saying they are the enemy of the people, only because they know it's true, all right? I am providing a great service by explaining to the American people they purposely cause great division and distrust. They do, division and distrust. They can also cause war. They are very dangerous and sick. They are. They're very dangerous and sick people. I mean, I watch Joe and Minka, and I watch these people on CNN, Don Lemon and all of them. So, now, trying to figure out, where is the one on LeBron James? Okay, there's one on LeBron James here that I'm trying to find. Maybe I can't find it right now. Okay. Where is LeBron's tweet, Donald? Let's see. Hold on there. Let's see if we can find it. Okay. Let's see. Great night in Ohio. All right, I can't find LeBron's tweet right now. But Don Lemon and LeBron James, the media is definitely sick people. Now, this morning, and this is where they're going, what they're trying to do, I told you a story last week. All right? Now remember this. No matter how upset you get, I said last week, Georgia, be careful, okay? What did I say? I hope you smell the black coffee brewing, African American, for you politically correct people. So I hope you smell it brewing. Remember? 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 I hope you smell it brewing. Now, this may have angered some people. This may have made some people think, well, that, you know, I shouldn't say something like that. Well, why did I make a reference to black coffee in Georgia and you better smell it brewing? I knew what was coming down the road. I know what they're working on, okay? They're waiting to fit some things in, okay? Now, LeBron James basically goes on Don Lemon, which is a bozo, okay, at CNN, that one of the biggest idiots, okay? I know, that's not nice, but Don Lemon. And they're talking about this school for unfortunate children that he's building because he has to get rid of tax money. Now, I don't want everybody to yell, but these mega millionaires, you know, like Oprah, they have to get rid of some money. I know you just wish you would be in a position one day where you had to get rid of some money, but they have to get rid of some money. And so he's building this school, and Don Lemon, and they talk, the conversation gets into the divisiveness of the President of the United States with the athletes in this country over race. So the president says, you know, the hell with you. I'm going to put it up there. I like Michael Jordan better than I do you. Low IQ. Okay? Now, God forbid I say bonehead because everybody will get all freaked out. I mean, you know, but these are low IQ. But you got to remember, that's what Trump says. And he has said it about so many different ones. Low IQ, not very smart. It's got nothing to do with whether you're black, white, red, yellow, nothing. Donald Trump will call you a dumbass no matter what if he thinks you are. But just in time for elections. Now we're going to go into a little bit on the elections. Let's put up, let's go through, let's go to John number, I think I have, let's just go to Joe and John. Okay. Joe and John, this is this morning. Now, if you don't think at 4 a.m. they don't drop the narrative, Trump's pattern of attacking athletes. And this guy's name's John Heidelman, I think it is, okay? Trump's pattern of attacking athletes. Then go to John 3, okay? Not the Bible. Put your Bible down. It's John 3, okay? Mark 3. Trump mocks intelligence of LeBron James. Intelligence, mocks intelligence. President's tweet follows criticism of LeBron James, okay? And so this guy, John Heidelman, out of his mouth, and watch the narrative today. It's going around, all right? This is some of the things that came out of this white, imbecile, buffoon, I don't know what to say, Amanda. I gotta say I can't say what I really want to. But this is what come out of this man's mouth, okay? There's a pattern here. Maxine Waters, Obama and his Kenyan birth certificate, Don Lemon, black athletes, black countries that are called S-holes. President Colin Kaepernick. President thinks if you're black, the president will take a crap all over you. Swear to God. That's what this guy does. He said, if you're black, the president thinks if you're black, the president will take a crap all over you. That's what this man said, okay? Other than Don King, this is a quote, you can't find another African American he has respect for. Now, this jackass, this piece of garbage, this piece of donkey dung, oh my God, I'm just reeling myself in. And the narrative that they're trying to play, okay? All right? There's a pattern here. Maxine Waters, Obama with his Kenyan birth certificate, Don Lemon, black athletes, S-hole, shithole countries, okay, supposedly, which they put Kirsten Nielsen on the hot seat, countries that are predominantly black, Colin Kaepernick. If you're black, the president takes a crap all over you. Other than Don King, you can't find an African American he has respect for. We're going to come back to that. Here is something that's not getting reported. Just happened, what, 4 days ago? This is fresh. This is new. Just happened. President's getting no credit. Did this run on MSNBC, CNN, top of the line? No, but this foul piece of dung was able to say all this except Don King. He can't find an African American he has respect for. Take us to the video. See if we can find some.
People. I don't even know if you know that, but you're very special people. You're admired by everybody in this country. Even if they're not believers, most of them admire what you're doing. But maybe we'll make them believers, right? They're going to work. And I'd like to ask John Gray, if we might, if you could just start off with a prayer. Yes. Great. Thank you, John.
God, we thank you for an opportunity to speak about the hearts of those who sometimes cannot fight for themselves. Thank you for this moment to be able to share our hearts with the president and his administration. Dr. King said, we cannot influence a table that we are not seated at. And so we pray that this conversation will be fruitful and productive and honoring of the best traditions of this nation. We further pray that you will continue to give wisdom and insight to our president and his leadership team to be what our nation needs to build this country from the inside out, that we will continue to be a beacon of hope and light around this world. Bless his family, bless his health, and everything that he puts his hands to do. Yes. This is our prayer, and bless our time together. Jesus, in your name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Jim. I think he's good.
Come back to me. Okay, this is a meeting of inner city pastors. Now the table is full. Okay, I didn't want to cut a prayer. All right. The table is full. This is a meeting of inner city pastors. Okay. And I had a note up here. Now, other than Don King, think of the disrespect to those people around that table. Other than Don King, he cannot find anyone, all right, that Trump, African American, has respect for. This just happened 4 days ago. Now, let's go to the 17-minute mark right here. Now, I don't want to, before we go to that part, Amanda, get that ready. Tell me when you got it. What did that pastor say that Martin Luther King, okay, Dr. King said, we cannot influence a table we are not seated at. I love that. I mean, I always like to grab something in these that just takes me away. We cannot influence a table we are not seated at. Let me tell you a table that this group was not seated at properly, okay, was the Barack Hussein Obama administration. I'm telling you that. Let's go to the next part of this tape, and then we'll come back to John Heidelman and what they're trying to do with the LeBron James, Maxine Waters. Check this group out. Go to that point if you haven't.
And look forward to continue to work with you.
Thank you. That's very nice. I appreciate it. Darryl?
Pastor Darryl Scott, I've had the honor and privilege to work with then candidate, now President Trump, and to observe him behind the scenes and have a number of personal conversations with him. And people ask me, why do I defend him so vociferously? And I say it's easy for me to do because I know him. And he's shown me his heart, and I know he has a heart for all Americans. And I will say this administration has taken a lot of people by surprise, and it's going to surprise you guys even more because this is probably the most proactive administration regarding urban America and the faith-based community in my lifetime. And I'll be 60 years old in December. But when I think back on, I mean, I use good hair though. I'm not going to great makeup. But to be honest, this is probably going to be and I'm going to say this at this table, the most pro-black president that we've had in our lifetime because, and I try to, analyze the people that I encounter. This president actually wants to prove something to our community, our faith-based community and our ethnic community. The last president didn't feel like he had to. He felt like he didn't have to. He got a pass. This president this administration is probably going to be more proactive regarding urban revitalization and prison reform than any president in your lifetime. If we work together, give them a chance, don't pay any attention to these guys back here.
Say it, brother.
And I promise you, we will do something that we will, this administration will continue to make history. It's going to be a lot of positive change. Great things on the horizon.
I have to say one thing about Darryl. So I didn't know him at all. And I'm watching one of the, I would say, unfriendly groups of broadcasters, to put it nicely. And I said, who is that guy? He was destroying them. I say, who is he? Then I saw him 2 or 3 times, and I said, I have to meet him. But I want to just thank you. You have been incredible. You are some voice. And when I heard, okay, tell him, how long are you married? Tell me.
39 years.
Okay.
38 years.
So I thought he was like 35 years old. So did you. And then he said, say hello to my wife. And he said, I've been married 39 years. I said, you're married 39 years. I thought you were 35 years old, right? But you're doing a good job. You're obviously doing it right because you look great, and we really appreciate it.
We're going to be all right.
Right from the beginning.
Yeah, Jerron's been working with us a lot. And,
Great.
He used to live on my street when he was a kid.
Folks, it's only 30 minutes long, the video, 35 minutes. It's a great, something you would want to watch. It's real enjoyable. You just go to YouTube, and I'll give you the name of the video because I'm for sure you're going to want to watch it because you're going to want to be able to counter the disinformation. President Trump meets with inner city pastors on YouTube. Now, this happened on August 1st, okay? It's just now August 6th. I want to know, outside of you, the audience that is here, and you keep up with things, how many news networks led with this? How many news networks led with, okay, they are concerned with the inner city urban black communities in this country. 60 shot in Chicago. You have a pastor, a black pastor, that just said, okay, just said, most proactive in my lifetime. Behind the scenes, the pastor said he knows Donald Trump behind the scenes. He has seen the man. He didn't just see the face. He didn't see the BS bullhorn that Al Sharpton brings out. Give me a ticket to Ferguson. I can jump on a car. I'm not as fat as I used to be. Get my bullhorn. The racial pimps of America, okay, divide. This pastor said, is it on the news? Behind the scenes, I know the man. Heart for all Americans. I mean, can you believe this is a table full, surrounded with black inner city pastors, pastors of inner city churches, all right? And the quote is, we cannot influence a table we are not seated at. And they felt comfortable there. And they felt open to talk to the president as black pastors in the inner city that know. You see, the real battle in that inner city are the true black pastors, not Father, whatever his name was out there in Chicago. That was a piece of garbage, okay? Flager or whatever his name is, doing the top of my head. Not Father Flager, you know, and, Reverend, what's his name? Obama's pastor, okay? True pastors that's working hard. The pastors that don't know what to do because 60 are shot in Chicago over the weekend, 10 dead. A war zone, okay? Most proactive president in my lifetime. And I'm 60 years old. Okay? Pro-black. Most pro-black president. Well, did he miss the media naming Bill Clinton the first black president? Because he put on sunglasses, went on Arsenio Hall, played the damn saxophone. Wow, that cat was cool, right? Well, I'm for sure you people that are in the trenches missed Bill Clinton being named first black president. Well, I'm for sure that Barack Obama had such a concern over black male incarceration in this country, which went through the roof during Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton put the brothers in jail, okay? Went through the roof through Bill Clinton, okay? I'm for sure the 8 years of concern of Barack Obama's about the black young men incarcerated, I'm for sure that these people here in the trenches that we just listened to are well aware that unemployment in the black community, especially black males, led all 8 years Obama was president. Black males in the inner city unemployment was the highest of anyone else. See, these people know that. But I'm for sure the media missed this the other day. I'm for sure that there wasn't a ray of sunshine of hope to lead a single damn newscast saying, guess what, America? Inner cities, there's a ray of sunshine in the inner cities. There is black pastors saying, we have somebody really working with us. Black unemployment is down. Incarcerating black young men is down. All these things are changing slowly but sure, and we have the most pro-black president. Urban revitalization. Wouldn't that be the head of housing and urban development? Is that HUD, housing, whatever? Isn't that, what's that black guy's name? I'll think of it later, right? Exactly. Ben Carson? Is that not the head of that? I don't know, a guy may be black pastors. No! Low IQ, crapping on the black man. This is what this guy says. Put up John Heidelman's sorry ass again. Just pick anyone, okay? This is what he said. Let me tell you what they're doing. They are dirty. They're sick. The president's right. What did John Heilman say after he said, other than Don King, you can't find an African American he has respect for? I don't know. That room of black pastors just this past week. But we noticed that Donald Trump is encouraging more black voters. Came out in Alabama. Black voters, evidence of Donald Trump stirring black voters in Alabama and Virginia. While we have evidence that his tone against blacks, the way he reacts, it's stirring. We have evidence. It was shown after Charlottesville. It was shown in Alabama. Black voters are coming out. It's evidence, they say. They are doing everything in Georgia. Brian Kemp, this is for you and your team. Joel, hey, look, you did a great job through the primaries. You did a great job through the runoff of the primary. And I think you're going to do a great job, Joel. You know who you are right through the election. But you're up against the big boys now. Because they're bringing in, your mettle will be tested now, Joel. You know who you are. Your mettle will be tested. Because you're going up against the guns, the big guns. This is the dirt and the smut you're going up against. They are trying everything. I did a segment last week. Georgia, do you smell the black coffee brewing? Now, I don't want to be arrogant, cocky, all the above. But damn it, I told you last week. I told you that. I said, do you smell it? And I had somebody called me and said, I can't believe you posted that even on Facebook. I said, why? I mean, I drink black coffee. People make coffee. It is black, whether you like it or not. You can put cream and sugar in it, okay? All right, you can do whatever. You can make a flappuccino, a rappuccino. You can put ice in it, iced coffee, but it all starts black. And they brew it, and you smell the aroma. Well, I could smell the black coffee brewing in Georgia, and MSNBC is working on it with them, okay? This is an attempt to get the black voters stirred up all they can for the midterms. Everything is about winning in the midterms, trying to bring Trump down. So for Stacey Abrams, Janice Law, I forget Thornton's name, the three black candidates on the Democrat side of the ticket. We have evidence in Alabama and evidence in Virginia. They're doing everything. If you think Obama endorsed all of these candidates last week, especially Stacey Abrams last week endorsed her, and they talked about yesterday on the Sunday show how big that is that Obama endorsed her, okay? So you think it's nothing that Obama endorsed her? You think it's nothing that they are doing this right now and try to recreate the black vote in 2008 in Georgia? You made a major mistake, okay? This guy's a piece of garbage. MSNBC, you people are sick. Just like the president said, you people are sick, okay? Take a lesson from those black pastors. One more time. Dr. Martin Luther King, for you jackasses out there, he said, okay, he said, we cannot influence a table we are not sitting at. President Trump, thank you. Thank you for putting that table together, putting those black pastors together, and making a difference for the first time in this man's life in 60 years and their communities. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back right after these messages. We got a lot more going on.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
what you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
It's Truck Month at Dave's Chevrolet in Jasper, and we're giving you a payload of savings. Now save up to $13,000 off new Silverado Crew Cab LT. And with Dave's Payment Vacation, make no payments for 90 days. Or save up to $7,400 off new 2018 Chevy Equinox. It's Truck Month in the mountains. See Dave's Chevrolet in Jasper today. The North Georgia Mountains #1 volume Chevy dealer.
Better days ahead, Dave's Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Now, the media, those are some really sick puppies out there. Sick puppies, man. Those are some sick puppies. The president said it. Okay, so they're working, they're starting to ratchet up. Okay, now, for those of you out there that do not like roller coasters, first of all, there was going to be a blue wave, then there was not going to be a blue wave. There's going to be, now they may be a red wave, and then the media's back to the blue wave. And so, I mean, with all these waves, if you can't surf by now, just jump on the Lion Media wave there. And I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I'm going to get an opportunity tomorrow night, I don't know, 30, 40, 50, 15, 20, I don't know. I think the last meeting I went to, they did have about 45. But I'm going to get an opportunity tomorrow night to speak to a group concerning fake news. And this is a perfect time. This is a perfect time. I mean, I've been thinking about the opportunity to get to speak to this group. It's the President's Group down in Woodstock. They're called the President's Group, and I'm going to be down in Woodstock tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And we're going to be talking about fake news. And, you know, right up to the time that I plan to speak tomorrow, you know, I write down different notes of what I want to say. Today, this morning, really, I can do all the fake news with the president saying they're sick. I can just really highlight, yes, they're fake. They're fake. They have an agenda. They're no good. Now, another thing is people will ask me in our 9:30 hour here. People will ask me at times, like this afternoon, they may say to me, I might bump into somebody at 3 o'clock and they say, well, what's on the show tomorrow? Okay, or somebody might even call me at 6 o'clock at night and say, hey, what's going to be, you know, what are you leading with tomorrow? And I say, I don't know yet. And they may think, well, really, at 6 o'clock at night, at 7 o'clock at night, you're not prepared? The news drops at 4 a.m. and it's a conspiracy. I know I said that out loud. It's a conspiracy between some groups, which includes the deep state media, running cover or putting out what they need to at the given time, okay? But it drops at 4 a.m. and they start their narrative of the day. They work it up, start working it up on Sunday, and they drop it at 4 a.m. and it, what do they call it, Amanda? Drop it like it's hot? I don't know. Is that old school? So anyhow, but I usually do not finalize the show until about 6:30 in the morning, from 4 to 6:30, okay? But that being said, the midterms, 2018 midterms. Now, the media is working hard. You will see it on a daily basis, okay? We're ripping children from their mothers at the border, okay? No truth whatsoever in what's really happening at the border, our southern border in this country, but we have the ripping the children from their parents, okay? We have so many things, the dividing, trying to create the black vote they're doing everything they can to try to create the black vote of 2008 from Barack Obama. All right, they got this all set up. Now, let me tell you the lie they're telling this week. They started it last week. And this one is one of interest that I want you to keep up with, okay? Because suppression, voter suppression, all right? So there's different levels of how the media is trying to manipulate the next election, okay? They want to know who Democrats will vote for if they win to become Speaker of the House, or will they support Nancy Pelosi? But you got to remember, if you look at this, I've never taken a psychological class or psych class or whatever the hell, but if you look at what they're trying to do, is they talk to you already in the you know, what I'm looking for, in the tense of they will take back the House. If you'll pay attention to the tense and where they set it up, they're planning to take back the House, okay? They're starting to do stories on what would a Trump White House and a Republican Senate look like with a Democrat House, okay? These stories are starting to evolve. Now, that being said, voter suppression. They can't stand the Trump rallies, and I'll talk about Trump rallies in just a minute, but they can't stand the Trump rallies. But voter suppression is what they're working on now. Very strong, trying to keep you at home because it won't work. And they're trying to scare, my opinion, Republican candidates. All right? Because they're doing stories on how Trump is weighing in. The President of the United States is very popular with the base. Has about a 90% Republican approval rating. They will not report that he has basically a 50% approval rating across this country. 10% won't say. So I think it's as high as 60%. I really do. I think it's as high as 60% Trump has an approval rating. They don't want to talk about it. They do not report. You did not hear a report anywhere that I'm aware of from anyone that calls themselves a news network that Hispanic support for Trump is going through the roof. Nobody's talking about it, okay? Nobody, okay? Black support, voter support, is going through the roof. Why do you think? The suppression. So that's why you have tearing the kids away. That's why you have LeBron James, low IQ Don Lemon, agitate the black vote, agitate the Hispanic, because they're starting to like this guy. We just watched the pastors. I mean, I put two and two together. So they're wanting to tell you that Trump only has 38%. And as long as I've ever said this, I love, if they'll just keep telling me that Trump's base is 38%, I'm fine. I don't lose a minute's sleep. Because according to the media, Trump never had, he never had over 38%. Okay? And he's in the White House. So if they come on every day, but the voter suppression, you see, that's the reason the signs say promises made, promises kept. The media is in a mess with this guy because not only did, I'm getting ready to really upset some people, not only did he make these promises, he's keeping these promises. What's it translating into? And this is what the Democrats have a fear that they won't talk to you about. Okay? Ready? Ready? It's about to blow your mind. You need to put this, you need to cut this and put this up, Amanda. Okay. During the election, all right, Trump said some things that you and I believed he would do. But we could not get our neighbor to believe it. So we, the 38% that ended up the Electoral College, that he's president of the United States, but he said some things that we believed he would do. And I, for one, much like you, believed Donald Trump is going to do this. Now, we went out to some neighbors and tried to say, look, he's going to do this. I don't know. I'm not ready. I just don't know if he will. I mean, he talks like he will, but, he's still got that Manhattan, and, he did go to Hillary's wedding, or not Hillary, he went to a wedding where Hillary was at, whatever, or Hillary was at his wedding, whatever. Now, here's the thing they can't deal with. Trump said these things in the campaign. You and I said, hey, we accepted enough of us to make him president. Now our neighbors are saying, I think I'll vote for him next time because, yes, manufacturing's at a 20-year all-time high. Manufacturing is roaring back. My words, okay, don't have it in a quote, but manufacturing is roaring back in this country, and they're not reporting it. So not only are you going to vote for him again, your neighbor says, I'll vote for him this time. Has them a nervous wreck. So that's why the narrative, that's why they're going with how do we combat this, okay? Here's how you combat this, is we start talking about, okay, Trump inserting himself in primaries, and it pulls his candidate so far to the right. Now, we know through Netroots, Tom Steyer, the impeached president billionaire that's putting billions in, Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, the supposedly gay black man senator from New Jersey, that we don't really know yet. It's not quite out there, but there you go. Okay, so we know through that far left Democrat Socialist network, okay, that the whack jobs are so far to the left, they're pulled this way. Not reporting in mainstream media. What's being reported is Trump's coming into primaries, and he's pulling candidates to the Brian Kemps. He's pulling all of these DeSantis down in Florida. He's pulling all of these candidates so far right, and he's winning. A Trump bump in the primary is golden, but then it won't translate in the general. You hear that? It won't translate in the general. A Trump rally, okay, that is being held. I mean, Brian Kemp, I do think Brian Kemp would still be the nominee without Trump's endorsement. Maybe it would have been 53-47, something in that. I don't know what, maybe it'd have been in that area, okay? But Trump sending the tweet blew the doors off this election in Georgia. Just blew them off, okay? And I understand that, all right? And he's blowing the doors off elections. He's 9 for 10, I think right now. But what they want you to believe, it won't translate. And what he's doing is he's got his candidates so far to the right, it won't translate to the general election. That's what they're trying, the narrative they're trying to get you to believe now. Listen to it close. So keep this in mind as you're listening to it won't translate to the general election. All right? Keep in mind that, wait a minute. He had 17 or 16 primary opponents? Every time he won, there was a ceiling he could not break. Every time he knocked an opponent out, there was a ceiling they said he could not break. He only had 38%, and let's go down memory road. It was not that long ago that what Trump did throughout the primary would not translate to the general election. Remember? So don't fall for that, because what's happening now is the people that voted for Trump, they're going to go back and vote in their local election. And they may stand a chance of getting their neighbor to go this time, because Trump's actually promises made, promises kept. Short recess here, just short, so I can look at the internet to make sure there's nothing breaking news for the last 10 minutes I have, 8 minutes, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, right after these messages. Make it a short break.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Okay, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Don't forget, here at 10 o'clock, instant replay with Dave Garner, North Georgia's only live Monday morning sports show. And let me just say this. We are getting ready for high school football immediately. When this show's over, I'm going to start prepping for some more things we have going on for high school football. We're only about 3 weeks. There'll be some scrimmage games, and they're exciting to go to. A couple scrimmage games going on in the next two to 3 weeks, but I think about 3 weeks. Friday night is Friday Night Lights here in North Georgia. Will be kickoff of season play. We'll be all over it, hashtag all over it. We'll talk more about that. And so we're getting ready here, and I'm going to be spending probably a pretty full day working on football for this upcoming season. Now, that being said, I've got to get out of the way for Dave to get in here at 10 o'clock for his sports show. But let me just finish up. The rallies. They hate the rallies, the Trump rallies. The deep state media hates the rallies. Because now there's panels that are talking about why they're being run live like they're news. They're not news, but they're live. Why are people running these live? Why is the media running them live? Folks, for ratings, I will tell you what. I mean, you get the popcorn ready, okay? It doesn't matter if it's Jim Jordan and Trump says, Jim Jordan, get up here, and this guy's one tough cookie, right? You watched just to hear he's one tough cookie. You loved it, okay? I'm telling you, the ratings are through the roof. I was with a gentleman Saturday night at a party. Yes, I did go to a party. We talked about that earlier. Once every 10 years, I go to one. But anyhow, Saturday night I was at a party, and this gentleman says to me, he said, you know, there's a Trump rally tonight. And he said, I never miss them because I don't know what he's going to say. Well, Fox runs them live. MSNBC and CNN, they don't do them live or their entirety, or they alter them because, you know, poor Jim Acosta, he's afraid. Jim's afraid because they say CNN sucks. You see, the press they should have their freedom of the press, but we shouldn't have freedom of speech, as CNN, does a bad job. And a lot of people don't like them, okay? They like Shark Week more than they do CNN. But that being said, they can't stand the rallies because they're running them live. They're on YouTube live. They're on other channels live. And people watch. The ratings are through the roof on his rallies. They're packed. So remember, during the campaign, they tried to find the agitators, the Trump rally agitators, okay? Now watch this. This is brewing. Watch what's brewing out there, okay? You got to pay attention to what they're brewing. So they tried to find the Trump rally wackos. And then we found out that Democrats paid people to go in and agitate the rallies or to turn out to be some of the wackos. They staged some things to make Trump supporters look really bad. Remember, everybody from a Trump supporter in the primary, toothless, Alabama, West Virginia, Georgia, tobacco chewing, toothless, NASCAR driving, belt buckle wearing, cowboy hat toting, rednecks, whatever, okay? They did everything, and then they would try to go agitate the rally. Well, America's okay with that. And they said, damn, what are we going to do now? America's okay with that. Well, we are the conspiracy theory crazies. Watch. Now, I just want to run this. We don't have time, okay? But put Q up. Now, I don't have time, and please, I have probably been already taken down YouTube and taken down on Facebook and taken down everywhere because I used the hashtag Q. QAnon. That's all you got to do. And I'm probably being reviewed now. I am. I mean, actually, I'm probably being reviewed by the CIA. No joke, because I used, but just Google QAnon, all right? And I'm going to give you some headlines. What is QAnon? Now, this is from Esquire magazine. What is QAnon? The QAnon conspiracy theory explained. It's Trump rallies, right? This lady's at a Trump rally. Here is NBC News. This is just 2 days ago. Now, Esquire's only 17 hours ago. 2 days ago. What is QAnon? A guide to the conspiracy theory taking hold among Trump supporters. Here is Washington Post just 10 hours ago. JFK Jr. didn't die. He runs QAnon and he's #1 Trump fan. This is from Washington Post. Okay, let's see. NPR. NPR wrote, what is QAnon? The conspiracy theory tiptoeing into the Trump world. Wow, tiptoeing right in. Let's see. QAnon, the deranged. This is Washington Post. This was 5 days ago. QAnon, the deranged conspiracy cult leaps from the internet to Trump's rallies. QAnon, the pro-Trump conspiracy theory explained by Vox. Let's see. I got them all. Now, I don't have time to go into it. I have read, I have watched, I probably have. I study it all, folks. I study every bit of it, okay? Just so when I see this, I have read the QAnon Post, okay? Read the QAnon Post. I have watched probably about 4 hours of QAnon video. I've watched video explaining QAnon, okay? And there's an interest with these rallies that QAnon has struck a nerve with the media and maybe something's getting exposed. Just saying. Just saying. So let's see here from, I want to end with this. Apple regulates hate. Okay? Apple regulates hate. Facebook and Apple remove pages and podcasts from Alex Jones for hate speech violations. Now, let me end with this, not to upset Alex Jones fans. Stay on the QAnon there. All right. if you're an Alex Jones fan, please stay on my show. This is where we're allowed to agree to disagree, okay? I do not like Alex Jones, all right? I don't want to see him crying. I do not like Alex Jones. Don't get mad at me. Stay with me. Come back tomorrow. Think about the good information, all right? I don't like Glenn Beck. Don't get mad at me. Stay with me. Come back tomorrow. Good information. But I tell you what I am very concerned about. Facebook and Apple removing Page's podcast of Alex Jones for hate speech violations. They're going to start surfing the internet, putting things in play, picking up keywords, like I used QAnon this morning. Picking up keywords. And when they pick up those keywords, they're going to hide your videos, they're going to hide your posts, they're going to shadow you, and don't think that the lady, the black conservative that Twitter took down her feed, oh, we are next. We have to be careful. Hey, that's me. I'm your host, BKP. Had a great Monday morning. Can't wait to come back tomorrow morning at 8. But don't leave right after these messages. The #1 live internet sports show in North Georgia with Dave Garner, instant replay. They got a lot going on. You want to stay tuned. I'm your host. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Take us out of here.